Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm Calmputer, and last episode I did a walkthrough of this entire facility, from bottom to the top, as well as my, let's see, train station warehouse. Oh, that's you. Petrol station over there where I get all my oil and plastics and rubbers, and that sounded weird. Anyway, since then, and that was actually quite a while ago now, 2 weeks. Since then, they have come out with a new update on the experimental branch, which is better pipelines, better pipes, just basically. Mark II pipelines and Mark II pumps, as well as a valve, which lets you limit the direction that liquid flows through a pipe. Before, the liquids would just slosh back and forth for a while until the entire pipe was full, and this can stop that. Before, you could still do that, but you needed to put a pump in, and the pump needed to be powered for it to work. Not so much anymore. This, and there's no cost to it as well, so that's very good. The Mark II pipes, did they change it? Wow. I tried recording for a bit before, but the game crashed, and when I got back into the game, or tried to launch it again, they updated it. So that's interesting. This was for a little bit. The materials were alclad aluminium sheets and plastic, but now they've changed it to be just copper sheets and plastic, which means you can get them. Let's see, when do you still get them in tier 6 together with tier, yeah, that's odd. Should be around tier 5 then, I'd say. But you get them here in tier 6 now. I don't know if that's going to keep being the case, considering, actually, let's see what the pump needs. Motor, yeah, that would probably also fit very nicely in tier 5, I'd say. But no, tier 6 for Mark II pipelines and Mark II pumps. And as you can see, I already have them unlocked right here and right here. And yet, I can unlock them again. That's a weird little bug, I think. And then we have, of course, nuclear power left as well. That I honestly don't know if I want it or not. At least not now, but maybe after the MEGAFACTORY starts working, I realize I need more power. Don't know. But let's pick that up, though. I think I have everything I need here. 1,000, yes. 400, 400, and 150. Yes. I hope this doesn't break my save file somehow. That would be quite the bother. I get 2. No, I'm good. They figured that out at least. Oh yeah, of course they do. Because you can unlock things in the MAM that you've already unlocked, or you've unlocked things in the MAM and then unlock them again. For instance, no. Yes, thank you. Here, you get scanner update for sulfur, but I already have that, so of course they would have that licked, so to speak. And let's get those back, thank you. Right. I know there are a few alternative recipes for these things, especially the electromagnetic control rods. Let's see, how am I doing on... I have 8 hard drives. Now, I do know that there is a hard drive over here that requires 420 power. Then there's irradiated hard drive here and here. And then there's, like, this one requires quantum computers, and this one superposition oscillator, I think? Yes. And yeah, we'll get to these elevators later, I think. But for now, I did notice a weird bug with the Mark II pipes. So let's go over to the petrol station where I have everything set up. Here we are. I've put a couple of valves here just to limit everything, and of course everything is or should be full. That's worrisome. Right. If you look at this one, it says 54.6 head lift. So, I mean, they only have a head lift of 50, so yeah, this is exceeding recommended levels, yeah. Let's look at this one here. 49 meters. Within tolerance, right? Working just fine. Those pumps up there are at exactly the same level. We can also look at this one, 49.6, and that one is a little bit lower. Yeah. And just so we know that this isn't the one that is false, 49, and I think this one is also 49, yeah. But this one also Mark I pipeline, so should be like 300. But yeah, let's cheat for a little bit and fly up there just to see. Wrong button. 41, 41.8, and they all go up to the same height here. And actually, this one should be a little bit lower all the way over there. So this is the max height of these pipes. Also, there we go. And you might think that, well, you probably just put them like this. So of course, this is going to be slightly different than this, or this, or this. But, well, not 4 meters difference between these, right? Also, just so we are all clear, the way I placed them was... Come on. Yeah, this color scheme isn't the greatest. Let's see. There we go, like that. And I did the same with these guys. Placed them on the wall, so they are pixel perfect. I think if I do this, yeah, we can see that I placed the pumps first. Actually, you know what? Let's have a save point. Thank you. Just so we're all clear. And let's put this one. Are you pointing in the right direction? I sure hope so. And there. And this is the one time that it will work, I suspect. You know what? Let's build them exactly the same. There we go. Right. I've completely uselessly dismantled it and then fixed it again. And let's see, you should be 49. Oh, really? Really? Let's see. Well, they did just update the game, so maybe I'm just running on old intel, so to speak. That's... that way. Now, one of the things they've updated is you can see the blue thing pulsing away. That's the new head lift. And you also get this helpful little indicator like you should put the next pump at this height to get the the most optimal head lift, like combination, etc. And it even clips to it, right? That's not what I wanted. There we go. And let's actually... Oh, wait. I forgot to hook these up. Nope, you're still 54.6, and you are 55 now. So yeah, the bug's still there, kind of, sort of. It's just even more reliable now. If I rebuilt this, it will probably say 54.6 as well, rather than 49 now. Yeah. So, bit of an issue, bit of a snag, bit of a to-do. So you can't really trust these, especially when it comes to where to put the, like, you can't trust the blue pulse, and you can't trust the indicator of this is where you should put the next pump. So there's that. Alternatively, there could be some other shenanigans that I haven't really factored into the whole thing. Like maybe they're cumulative nowadays rather than just like before. Probably still, if you put two pumps next to each other in order, like, oh yes, you can do this now too as well. There. In order to, like, let's say you have a lot of space down here but none up there, right? So you want to make sure that you get the right head lift. Well, this will get overridden by that one. So only that one's head lift from that point up will matter. This one will really just be wasted electricity at that point. So yeah, I'm gonna have to redo all of this. Thankfully, this is just aluminium production, and I have enough of all of that. I should probably check if these are fine though. 29, 24, 23... 29. Shouldn't be that much of a difference. 24, 23, 29. Yeah, there's something wonky going on. But yeah, as long as this works, I'm fine with it. Because I do need the oil and the plastics and the fuel to power my fuel generators. So if these four break, then I'm kind of screwed. Yeah, that would be really, really, really bad. And I don't know if I could actually fix it at that point. I should probably make some kind of a fail-safe system that I can just turn on in case the power ever browns out or blacks out at that point. Yeah, also let stuff flying. It's rude. I guess I don't actually know if it's rude or not. It just felt like the proper thing to say. But technically I should probably also upgrade all of these to Mark II pipes, maybe? But I also don't really want to. It's like 15, 30, 60 water extractors here. And yeah, it would be a lot of work. And for not a lot of payoff, honestly. Like, all of this already kind of works. Although I could, like, break down these into 2 pipes. And this into 3. So the pipe work would be a lot easier to do. But the time investment would be insanely something. Just insane. Honestly, I could stop the sentence right there. it would take too much time, and the payoffs would not be all that great. But eventually I am going to have to expand this to create far more water, and using Mark II pipes at that point will feel a lot nicer. So, yeah. Yes, I did remove the overclock on this, guys, because to get over a blackout or a brownout earlier, I had to overclock these, and that could have ended pretty badly, actually. If the power ever goes up to here, then you're kind of hemorrhaging fuel at that point. Also, there's... wait, was that only on, like, these ones? Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's orange screen. Abuse of fix-it property detected. User has been temporarily locked out. Report sent to HR, recommended solutions, anger management, dishonorable discharge, therapy, or accidental exposure to dangerous substances. Well, I've had that a lot on this mission. Yeah, the way you do this is basically right-click a lot, or just click a lot, basically. And it gets annoyed. Right, that's a fun little bit. Now, what do I want to do now? This is essentially like the last episode I made, the warehouse tour. What's the end of season 2, essentially? Like, I didn't really realize it at the time, though, but it's a good place to stop with that for a moment. Because I've basically done everything I set out to do, and the thing now is to create a mega factory, a mega base. And the plan I have for that is the floating factories of massage to ABB. Or hanging. I keep saying floating, but yeah, that would be more hanging. And they will hang in the skies much like bricks don't. And if you know where that quote comes from, you're awesome. So, factories up in the sky, small like satellite factories, and then giant ones, and yeah, just a load of... yeah, I'm gonna have to break the physics, basically. Physics deserves it. It knows what it's done. And to get everything up into the sky, I need a giant elevator, and I can't use that one. So my concern now is where to build said elevator. I have a few spots in mind. There's one here, and a save point. It's taking longer and longer. I think... yeah, maybe... No, they're both SSDs. Never mind. I thought maybe because I'm using the experimental build on one hard drive and the normal build on another hard drive. But they're both SSDs, so it shouldn't be that. So yeah, an elevator here, like a good spot for it here. One here, one over here, and one here. And I do need it to be somewhere in the middle of the map, with a large open space, so let's go look at them for now. First off, we have this wide open space. I mean, really wide open. And I'm thinking maybe building something out into the middle of that and not dying. Or out in the middle of that and going up there so I don't disturb the nature so much. And also, this fog is a bit weird. Am I the only one that sees that? Anyway. And I've always liked this place, but I've never really had a reason to build things here. There are a few nice things, though, like a normal limestone over there. And... come on, let's actually move at a quick pace. And some copper over here. Not that I'll be able to use till I... oh, and enemies as well. Oh well, They have the right of way. There we go. Now then. And I do like that it's so wide and open that I can like move everything around the way I want it. The problem is that there are cliff faces all over the place. And getting things in from the outside here or through there will be a problem. Basically, the only route in here is through this canyon that is right over there. And then you're gonna have to everything else like oil from over here, as well as Caterium from over here and here. Well, Caterium here actually should be just fine. And there's also coal there and yeah, here I think. That could be routed over here just fine. But everything else though would have to have a really long like route. I could put things through here, over here maybe, and then on the outside in maybe. On the other hand, why go this route when you can go that route? Third hand, sorry, that's not a expression. Just a like something a train track that goes around the entire thing, or two train tracks actually going around the entire thing, and then you can just get everything to go in here. Well, let's look at this one also, just before we make a decision, right? Next up is this entirely wide and unused space. I meant to say wide open. There's nothing here to disturb except for him. Is that good enough reason to not build here? Don't know. Also, yes, there is one more thing. I managed to shoot it a few times, but didn't manage to kill it before it ran off. One of those giant spitters. There we have another one. There you are. Doing a good T-Rex impersonation. But yeah, there's a giant spitter around here somewhere, and well, I mean, if he shoots me, then I'll know where he is, I guess. But yeah, there's a good reason to build here, because it has like open access from basically everywhere, excluding, no, it's pretty much even the Sakura Blossoms Forest has some good access here. Yeah. And this, yeah, it's a pretty good area, honestly. But it's not as beautiful as the other place that we were at just recently. Not as cinematic. Well, next up. Next up is here. It's not as open and wide, but it is a little bit closer to these two areas, and there's a lot of coal to be found actually here, now that I think about it. Yeah, probably a lot of oil around here, if I'm not mistaken as well. Oh, they fixed that! All of the capitalization was very wrong on all of these before. Oh, okay, we have an oil over there. Can we get something else? Yes. Two over there. Yeah, it's like I said, it's very close to oil. Also, I could use... can I get up there? And a save point, of course. Am I going to fly up into the sky? No, I'm not. Good. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I don't... Wow, you're fast. I mean, yeah, you're called Charger, but that was faster than I expected. Let's see. Yes, here we are. And also fart plants. Let's go up here and hope this is not a carnivorous plant. I could build it here as well. And, like, the oil is right over there. And I think there's even coal here. Wrong button. And, like, yeah. Right there. Actually, a little bit up there, I think. And then we have some more over there. And, I mean, it's all pretty convenient. Except getting up here. Like, there's... You can just look at the map. The only real way up here is through... Actually, not even that, I don't think. Probably be hard getting up here. Maybe you could go up here somehow. Or maybe I could just build another elevator here. Just to get up to the normal actual elevator. Could also go down this route, I guess. But like the problem I have here, I would also have here. Because there's not a good way to get up here, except maybe that route there. But then things from all the way over here would have to go up there and then there. Yeah, not convinced. Hello. But yeah, it's a bit more central than that one and that one. Let's go look at this one over here. Oh, it is going to get wet. Oh, hello. I don't really want to pick you up now. Oh, and another one. Oh, and a lot of you. No, you're safe for now. I have way more power shards than I need right now. Okay, so getting up here would be a problem. Just FYI. Do I want to go this way? I kind of actually don't. Oh, did I not? Just in case. Elevator. Oh, and there's one of those there. Oh yeah, and the purple one. Yeah, of course. This area here has a lot of wide open spaces, though. And... oh, here we go. I think this is the widest I've found so far. It's not really even ground, but none of the grounds I've looked at has been. Sorry, I don't want to bother you. I honestly really don't. I could build it on the water here, and we have another slug over there. Also, let's waste one. Thank you. And a warm cup. Thank you. That's very helpful. Yeah, I could build an elevator here as well. Or instead build it here. But it has much the same problems that this one have. Getting up here is... like, it looks like it's a gentle slope here, but it really isn't. It's quite rocky. And if I built the railway system on, like, pillars, I could get around all of that. But I really kind of don't. I like the look of just these on the ground like this. And it would make, like, riding along on the trains also a lot nicer. Maybe. A bit more exciting. But again, difficult to get up here. A lot of places where I could technically build it. Don't want to build it over here. Don't want to build it here because there's really nothing to see there. And I want it to be a little bit scenic. So, yeah. Also, I haven't been up here or here yet. Or here. Should probably do that at some point. Wow, that's... Screenshot. Yeah. Give me a few moments to think about this. It's gonna have to be this place, isn't it? Yeah, it's really beautiful. I thought I'd maybe building it over that pit over there, but getting everything up there might be problematic, bothersome. So I'm gonna use the pit down here. Also, wait, stop running for a bit, right? Avoid the spitters for a bit before I kill them later. We do have a lot of fart rocks around here, though. And that's gonna cause problems in trying to get out. What's that? Oh, just a plant. Got it. Looked like maybe it was one of those cats. Anyway, getting up here might be a problem. Although the goat rays there look really good. So the only way out is going to be through that canyon. Alternatively, we do have another form over here, maybe. Oh, and there's really nothing down here. Oh, except enemies. Wow, that's a long range. Yeah. I forget where this leads, though. Also, let's see, make sure no one attacks me while I go in here. It goes up, I think. Probably exits somewhere around here, maybe, or is it here? Anyway, I'm 99% sure that I'm going to build it there, so let's explore this. I have been through here, but only quickly. Yeah, you saw me. Yep. Never mind. They still make my skin crawl, even though I do have one of these and these. It's just, I really hate them. Almost as much as I hate underwater creatures, honestly. Like, not fish. Think sharks and giant squids and all the other things like that. Yeah. This will work. After I clear the area, I think, of any hostile. I'm still annoyed that you can't remove these. Like, you can't do... Actually, you know what? Let's test it. That was a pathetic throw. See if we can do something a little bit... Oh, hello. Yeah. That's not working. Can remove these, though. So there's that. I don't actually know what they are. They look tree-like, but trees don't grow like... Oh, okay, never mind. Trees don't grow like that on Earth. And save point. They're getting longer and longer, I noticed. Probably because I'm building more and more. But yes, let's start designing the thing, though. And I wonder how far up I can go before I get to the fog as well. Well, here goes nothing. Oh my god, that took a long time. I'm using the sign we're modifying a design from Papa Snusi, a link in the top right corner, and it's working pretty well. I haven't finished it, obviously, but yeah, and also, like, this has been basically just concrete, and now I have also, like, pipes. No, that's beams, and that's pipes. Though, now that I think about it... Oh, one pipe and one beam per meter, I guess? Let's double check that. One... Okay, no, definitely more than 1 meter. One per... foundation, maybe. Anyway... I'm not convinced I'll be going out in this direction. Probably more in that direction, honestly. Because this turn is a bit much. Basically, you just build 6 and then a normal platform. And then you add... I can't really... You know what? Let's cheat. I'm not building anything right now, so there's that. Yeah. 6 platforms. Then you add one of these and one of these, and then 6 more platforms, and then a normal one. And then you can just do... Let's see, let's go for the middle. That way. And... you'll have a perfect half circle. Yeah, 90-degree turn there. And then you can, well, you probably want to remove that one. And you can build in any direction you want. So if I do this, we can just connect them there. And because we have 2 coming in here, and then this one's I'm not entirely happy with. That this one has to be such a much tighter curve than that one. But I'm gonna have to live with that, I think. And then basically, let's see, you're going down, so you're going up. And then this is going, they're going to go up this one and around this one. So basically 2 spirals. And then all the way up there. We can look upside here. And once I've built all of these, I just remove all of these. Like, that. And then keep these for support and just build something in the middle that looks like they're all supported. Somehow, I guess. It's gonna look really flimsy, and if they ever add real physics with like structural integrity, this is going to fall right down. Just like a normal little gust of wind or the space moth farting is going to make this whole thing just fall over. A butterfly flaps its wings in, I don't know, Tokyo, and this is gonna fall. But it looks kind of cool, looks kind of nice, and let's see, it took about 12 to 13 hours to make this. Yeah, I started around noon, and then I stopped around 1 a.m. One, because I had to I had to redo it, because every once in a while I looked down and like try to build this one and realize, actually I would place this one and then realize it was actually here, or it was actually here. So getting this to be completely like a straight line was really troublesome. I had to double check everything every single time. But that's done now. Now all I have to do is connect the railway all the way up and make sure that I have enough for that. Let's see. Take you and put you there. Really? No. I mean, there's cheating and then there's cheating. Also, this is going to be bad for my hand as well. There, and it filled the last one. There. And then down. Good. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, and I needed a lot of fuel as well. One, to get up all of these quickly, and for when I wanted to go down. Yeah. I think the first thing I need to automate is probably concrete, actually, rather than iron. Just so I can build out the network. And probably I should build some kind of a station up there to take steel beams and pipes as well. Probably. Anyway, that's a really beautiful sky, by the way. Next up, let's see what it looks like without all of the foundations. That didn't take as long as I thought it would, honestly. And also, lovely evening right now. Can we still see through the planet? Yes, yes we can. Yep. It's been 1.5 years. You'd think they'd fix that. But no. I think this is the design I'm gonna go with. Should probably add something underneath here as well. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, this crisscross pattern here. Not sure about this, though. If I actually need them to be that height, or if I can just add them here. It's... if I do something like this instead... you, I think. That. And then keep this going. I think that would actually look a little bit better. That wouldn't require too much of a change either. I mean, it's still gonna be a problem, but... should I put a stairway in the middle? No, that would be really bad idea, actually. One, structural integrity-wise, not a good idea, but also it probably wouldn't look all that good. And going up it and down, it would be... I would... No, yes, no. No, that was a bad idea. Forget I ever said that. In fact, I'm gonna try to remember to edit that out. Because that was a... wow, that would have been... Sure, logic-wise, like, you need a way to get up there. Oh. Can we get some more fog going, please? Please, let there be more fog. Or maybe I need to go higher up. That might be another solution to this. Or is it actually disappearing? If we stare long enough at it, will it boil? Anyway, yeah. This is why I chose this place. Because this looks awesome. It's almost gone. Oh well, yeah. Yeah, this is why I chose this place. This is great. Oh, wow. How do they... That actually kind of hurts my eyes to look at. But if I look at just like a white page or a white background, that doesn't hurt my eyes. But somehow, the glare from that actually feels a little bit painful to look at. And this entire thing is going to do that every once in a while. Screenshot. Do I have a clock or something? Is there somewhere I can see what time of day it is right now? It should be morning, because that's the sun rising. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm going to continue building these supports, changing the design slightly, and then just going up. And that's going to be concrete, 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 and concrete. Right. How much do I actually have of that now? How? 3. Actually, also need concrete. Good. Yeah, I might have enough. Might have to get more in, but yeah. Let's continue. And there we go. A tip for you if you decide to do something similar. Design these here on the ground first before you build the entire elevator, and then place them as you go up and build the actual elevator design. Because going up and having to go up this entire thing and place the foundations and supports afterwards actually took a lot more time, and getting the right vantage point in order to place something is a lot more difficult than if you had built this, or if I had built this while I was actually just going up. Maybe. But I haven't actually, yeah, I put a little loop so that I can test things. And then a little loop down here, and 2 stations. And to power them... Oh. Okay, you get to stay there. Did I overclock this or not? Do I need to overclock this or not? Probably should. Nope. Come on. Also, maybe fix this section here at some point. Maybe just there's room here, or maybe this is maybe because I am running at 1080p and the game is kind of designed around maybe a minimum of 720. Maybe it looks normal on the 720 monitor. I don't know. But anyway, yes, a train station takes 50, and I have 2, and an electric motor locomotive takes 25 to 110. Well, that's a fully laden locomotive, though. Oh, and it's nicknamed Leif. Cool. That's a good movie, by the way. Too bad it's never really been translated well. Also, yes, you can use this little small design to open hard drives all over the place. All you really need is, well, when you're opening a hard drive that needs, let's say, 40 or 50 or even 75 megawatts to open, or not a hard drive, but like a crash site, you place one of these, because they can make 150, I think it was. Good memory, but short. 150, yes. And then a water packager, and you don't necessarily need to have a stockpile of these with you, just a couple of stacks of it, so you can just unpackaged fuel, so you can just put it in there, and then it will fuel that. But in order to actually power this, this won't power that until this is already powered and sending stuff to that. So you also need a biomass burner that is connected to both of them, or, well, one of them at any rate. And you put in some biomass. And there we go. It's pumping. Completely self-sufficient. This is, of course, a problem. Although, if you look at the speed, it's not really a problem. And these like packages are basically one-to-one anyway, so whatever fits in there will fit in there. Now, with that done... Oh yeah, because you're just packing 60 per minute, and how many do you need, actually? 15. Unless there's a graphical glitch and it actually says 115 or something. Also, 61%, I don't... Oh, that's the power draw. Got it. Alright, and why did I stop running? With that done, let's see if we can get... I really should have... Oh. Tested that before. There we go. Oh, and what about freight cars? I think I might have enough. Look. A locomotive. And a freight cart, and a freight cart, and a freight cart, and a freight cart. I might actually... if we look at the foundations, I'm using this as the incline, but they can get up a 2-meter incline as well, like the locomotives, that is. If you try to get them to go up a 4-meter one, no. In fact, you can't even place a railway on one of those. It will say it's too steep. Let's see. Right, so that works. Good. And I'm gonna tell you to go between these and tell it, and then you're moving, and you're gonna stop here first, right? Can I do this? Yes, I can. There we go. And thank you. Next stop, vent. So it's not going to stop there. Why does it say it has no power? Clearly it does. Oh, wait, maybe... Let's see. Ow. I think I have a bad feeling. Yeah. Give me a second. Right. That should do it. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, you have a problem. Because you're trying to power things that are a little bit too much for you. Oh, I do love that sound, though. Right, so now we have 300 and... Production capacity, 285.7. 30. Oh, well, not going to question that. Yeah, you're going to get... Yeah, let's save you. All right. We're braking, and on. Really should have tested this before. Did I want it going the other way around? Like, counterclockwise, maybe? Well, it's very much too late. Actually, is it too late? Yeah, it probably is too late. Yeah. Anyway, let's go into this and talk about the future a little bit. Because this is going to be a while. The problem with this is obviously throughput of materials. It's going to take minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes, to go from the ground up into the air. However, you can solve that rather ugly, in a quick and dirty way, let's call it. Well, this is giving me a little bit of nausea, actually. By simply adding more trains that run on the same line. And also, probably I'm not going to have a problem with trains colliding or phasing through each other on this, because there are 2 different lines, one going up and one going down. And I touched my microphone, sorry. And but yeah, throughput is going to be very odd, which is why I'm putting, like, every single train will have 4, maybe 5 if I can squeeze one in, and still have the locomotive be able to incline, to ascend, let's say. But there will, like, every single train will have one resource and one resource only. So when a train comes in just to the station, it's gonna have like 4 or maybe 5 containers full of resources. And also another issue is that that's only going to apply to raw resources. That's the only thing I'm taking from the ground, after all. So iron, copper, limestone, coal, oil, sulfur, deuterium, and bauxite. Those are the only things that are going up this elevator. Everything else is just going to be built here. So that's a thing. Also, I wonder what happens now. I love the fog, though. Like, yeah. Getting this turn to be accepted by the game was actually harder than you might think. And I wonder, are you going to speed up now? Oh, hell yeah, you are. Yeah. It probably will look better from the outside when there are a lot of trains coming here. Anyway, this is going to have to be it for this episode. And this is, as I mentioned earlier, basically episode 1 of season 3, even though it will say something like part 68, maybe? Oh, maybe we should have waited one more. No, that's a pretty old meme at this point, I guess. Anyway, yeah. Season 3, the MEGAFACTORY. Time. I'm just babbling at this point. And so, yeah, with that, ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I've been Calmputer. This has been Satisfactory. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.